Wow. This is a first. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a first. Listen, I mean, as far as I can remember, in the history of all the seasons of Big Brother Naija that I have watched, this is the first time that nominations are nullified by virtue of a pick for options for veto power usage, whatever, by the head of house, guys. This is a first. Even Ebuka was shocked. Guys, I am speechless. Wow, I did not see this coming. I did not see this coming. Guys, tonight's live nomination process came with a massive twist that even production themselves, I do not think they actually saw it coming just yet, if I do say so myself, right? And even Big Brother himself, I do not think Big Brother actually saw it coming himself. And I'll explain why I think so, all right? But ladies and gentlemen, whew, I am still kind of speechless. But anyways, I'm not gonna waste your time being speechless, all right? There is work to be done, okay? I'm gonna give you guys all the details of how tonight's live nomination process went, okay? It wasn't the usual system that the housemates have been doing for the past 3 weeks now. No, this time around, they went back to the basics, yes. They went back to housemates exercising their privileges to nominate fellow housemates, for nominations for possible eviction this week. And their nomination choices was quite interesting, yes. Aside the shocking outcome of the live nomination process, ladies and gentlemen, Big Brother came raining fire and brimstone on all the housemates for their multiple violations and infringements on the rulebook, yes. So ladies and gentlemen, aside how the housemates nominated tonight and how everything panned out, we will also be looking at all of these infringements and Big Brother's verdicts and warnings to all the housemates, all right? So without talking too much anymore, let's just quickly dive right into how the housemates nominated tonight. So first, beginning with Denari. Denari nominated Culture and Kola. Ivata nominated Culture and Thelma. Ivata nominated Culture and Thelma. Koyin nominated Isabella and Sultana. Isabella nominated Sultana and Joanna. Faith nominated Ivata and Denari. Thelma nominated Jason and Koyin. Kola nominated Jason and Doris. Then we had Imisi. Imisi nominated Faith and Zita. She actually nominated Faith and Rooboy, forgetting that Rooboy is actually the head of house. Big Brother had to remind her. And then she put Zita in place of Rooboy. Then we had Jason. Jason nominated Thelma and Faith. Mide nominated Zita and Faith. Tracy nominated K-Bobo and Imisi. That was Tracy. Sultana nominated Bright and Zita. Mensan nominated Ivata and Sultana. Dede nominated Sultana and Big Soso. Zita nominated Mide and Denari. Big Soso nominated Dede and Ivata. Culture nominated Ivata and Faith. Doris nominated Thelma and Tracy. Bright nominated Faith and Zita. Joanna nominated K-Bobo and Tracy. K-Bobo nominated Tracy and Koyin. And the head of house, Rooboy, nominated Imisi and Isabella. Now, Big Brother mentioned the names of the housemates that amassed the highest nominations. And so we had Thelma, Sultana, Ivata, Faith, Zita, and I think Tracy was also up. I was kind of surprised because I thought Tracy had 2 nominations, except I am mistaken, but yeah, whatever. Anyways, it was time for the head of house to exercise his veto powers, to pick a trinket from the tree of trinkets to, alter the course of tonight's nominations. And that was when, lo and behold, Rooboy picked the trinket that says nullify nominations. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure that even Big Brother himself was shocked. Now, at first, I was kind of shocked as well, right? And the way I interpreted it to mean that, okay, the nominations that the housemates carried out were nullified. And so Big Brother could once again nominate the entire house for, possible eviction the way he has been doing it in previous weeks, but I was wrong. Nullify nominations meant no nominations this week, no evictions this week. Okay, maybe guys, maybe there won't be, maybe there'll be evictions. I don't know. Big Brother might come up with a twist. Yes, Big Brother might come up with a twist, because there was something I mentioned on one of my videos I put out earlier today, that usually in the Big Brother show, in every season, there's usually 2 weeks of free nominations and free evictions. Like they call it eviction free weeks, and it's usually either the first week or maybe the second week and the 8th week. There's always the 8th week that is free of evictions. Yeah, in every season of Big Brother. You know, so I did not see it coming that this being the beginning of week 5, there was going to be an eviction free week. So something is telling me that there could be a twist that could lead to an impromptu eviction sometime this week. I don't know. Yeah, but Ebuka said that viewers have 1 extra week to enjoy watching and experiencing their fave on TV. So maybe, just maybe, this is that impromptu eviction free week. Who knows? We don't know. But guys, I'm kind of worried about this whole thing, because there are 22 housemates in the house currently. This is week 5, right? The show runs for 10 weeks. This is week 5. And so now we have an eviction free week. So that means we have week 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 4 weeks, right? So how are they going to spread out, let's say, for instance, 15 housemates for evictions in 4 weeks? Because I am predicting that in the finals, they might allow 10 housemates to go through to the finals. So instead of a top 5, we might be having a top 10 situation, you know, going by the theme of the season, 10 over 10, and also looking at the fact that this is the 10th season in the history of the show. Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, I don't know, I have a lot of questions, and I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments section below. But going back to nominations now, the housemates were all relieved as Big Brother told them that they are all safe. Yes, so that was huge. Everybody was shocked. Guys, Rooboy in particular was super excited, because according to him, that was God saving him, because he's friends with almost everybody in the house. So imagine if he had picked a trinket that said, save only 1 or save only 2. Who and who would he have chosen to save? You know, and it might create more enemies for him, because if he does not save this one and saved that one, he will become a target automatically. So that is to say that sometimes so much power in Big Brother's house, it usually creates some sort of pitfall for the wielder of that kind of power. And that was why Rooboy was really excited that he had the power to nullify the entire nomination. At least he does not have any targets on his backs for now. Now, to the business of addressing the housemates' violations, ladies and gentlemen, these housemates have actually had it coming a long time now. See, I don't think Big Brother even addressed them enough, because there are just so many violations that these housemates have been committing this past week especially. The one that really pisses me off the most is when Big Brother summons them to the lounge and they literally just dilly and dally. The only time they begin to run and rush is when Big Brother begins to do a countdown, 10, 9, 8. And you will still see that when Big Brother is landing the last figure, 1, somebody is still running into wherever Big Brother is summoning the housemates to. And it's so annoying. And it's making me wonder, like, okay, so what are the punishments for? Like, what are they for? But anyways, Big Brother called out all the housemates tonight. So there were actually specific housemates who have multiple microphone violations. And Big Brother even mentions that somebody even damaged their mic beyond repair. And I wonder who that housemate is. And guys, the last time a housemate damaged their mic, I heard that it cost about 7 million naira or thereabouts. And this was about, I think, 3 or 4 years ago. So imagine the cost of this thing now. So really sad. So Big Brother had called out Kola, Rooboy, Thelma, Isabella, Sultana, Doris, Mensan, and Bright. And Sultana is of the very annoying habit of counting Big Brother's voice before she shows up. Like, the rule is when you're in the lounge and Big Brother is addressing you in the lounge, until that business is over, you cannot go anywhere except to take permission from Big Brother. So the fact that Sultana even left to go and do whatever, Brother she went to use the restroom, that's already a violation. So for me, frankly speaking, I don't even feel sorry for Big Brother. Let the disrespect keep on coming, because he's not really addressing much, to be honest. But he had actually warned the housemates that this is a final warning. to all of their violations. For those ones he mentioned specifically, there's going to be punishments to them. Sultana is bagging a double punishment for her dilly-dallying that she normally does. Yes, because even as Big Brother was addressing the housemates, Sultana had a countdown to rush down to the lounge. She was still wasting time. Even though Big Brother was even done counting, she spent like maybe 3 extra seconds before she showed up. And it's just really annoying, to be honest. The disrespect is just, it just comes easily, you know, for this housemate. But anyways, Big Brother had warned the housemates, and this is their final warning. And then lastly, their prize pot. Remember the thing about the housemates earning the ultimate prize every week, 7.5 million. Yes. This week, nothing is added to the prize pot because last week there was a lot of violations. There was a lot of unseriousness with regards to task and activities. Yes. So according to Big Brother, nothing is added to the prize pot this week. So they would have to work extra hard to earn back what they have lost. So ladies and gentlemen, that is that for this video. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below, so just go ahead and share. I'll see you guys on another video. Thanks for watching. Have an amazing evening.